I grew up in an age where everybody was told to take a vitamin every single day. And can you give me a little bit of an explanation there? Can you first explain a little bit of the role of what vitamins do to your body and how they help you? And then is there anything that we should be taking on a daily basis? Is there something that I should get up in the morning and really emphasize to my athletes or my clients that they should be taking and consuming on a daily basis?
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, you say that you grew up in an age where that was important, and so did I. And we know nowadays that taking too many vitamin supplements can actually be detrimental. For example, they're often synthetic, so they can produce actually like a free radical or pro-oxidation effect in the body. In the past, kind of the health food nuts or whatever were people who were just taking handfuls of vitamin pills specifically, not supplements, but the vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C, whatever, and multivitamins. And we know nowadays that that's a problem. Loading up on antioxidants, we're not sure if there's any value in that. Loading up on multivitamins, not sure if there's any value. However, for me, I always like to see where the rubber meets the road. So for me, what do I do, right? And because I grew up in the same, Hulk Hogan, say your prayers and take your vitamins age, I still take a multivitamin every day. In fact, most of our clients, we recommend a multivitamin when they start coaching with us. There's actually two things we recommend. One is a multivitamin and one is a fish oil supplement. So when clients come work with us, before we ever talk about proteins, carbs, fats, post-workout nutrition, hydration, anything, we start with the very first thing. You take a multivitamin and a fish oil every day. And the reason is most people are deficient in a host of vitamins and minerals, and they're 95% of the population's deficient in omega-3 fatty acids, which we get from fish oils. When we eliminate deficiencies, we all of a sudden see marked improvements in health. For example, this is just one crazy example, but there's data in the U.S., Canada, and the U.K., lots of it coming out, showing that if you give a multivitamin and fish oil to school children, their cognitive performance enhances. So they do better in school. They can pay attention longer, less symptoms of ADHD, things like that. They also were giving it in prison populations, and they saw the same things, increase in cognitive output, but also reduction in violent behaviors in prison inmates. What we're seeing here is, okay, wait a second, a multivitamin and a fish oil makes prison inmates less violent and more cognitively adept, and the same thing happens in school children. Why is that, right? Like, this is a miracle thing, right? And the miracle is just the fact that both populations tend to be deficient in a host of vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fats. And when we fix those deficiencies, they get better instantly. It's really amazing. And we see some other things. For example, fish oil increases motivation centers in the brain. So it's exactly what we want when someone starts a new fitness program. Your question, should we take multivitamins daily? We actually recommend that in the beginning of a fitness program. Once you dial things in and you really have your nutrition in check, it may not be required because you may be getting a diverse nutrient profile from all the foods that you're eating. But in the beginning, the likelihood is you're deficient in stuff. And the easiest way to fix that, rather than do a complicated nutrient analysis and add more walnuts and add more red-colored vegetables, is just to start with a multivitamin, start with a fish oil, fix those deficiencies, feel better today, and then we can start working on the nutrition aspect of things. So I generally recommend it at the beginning of a program for sure.